Yo, we back. They dropped a DLC for this bed we made. It's called Lost and Found. We gotta hop on it. You feel me? Yes, it's been a whole calendar month since I dropped the video. This is gonna be the one we come back with. How y'all doing? How y'all feeling? Y'all having a good day? Y'all keeping your mental health nice and clean, nice and toasty? I went outside for the first time in like months. Y'all don't need to worry about that. Let's get into the game. Lost and Found, this bed we made story. Oh, yeah, I really enjoyed the first one, like the core game. It was an interesting. I love the little like exploring, sleuthing games. They're underrated section of the gaming space. Let's get it. New game. Have you played this bed we made before? Yes. Who did Sophie enter into a relationship with at the end of this bed we made? Did we pick Beth? I'm not gonna lie, I assumed that this was like the canon. Yeah, we picked Beth. Did Sophie go to prison? Was Sophie arrested for tampering with evidence at the end of this bed we made? And what did I do in my playthrough? Hold on, let me look it up. Okay, nah. Okay, I vaguely remember now. Yeah, we got somebody else arrested. We didn't go to jail. Did Bernard offer to promote Sophie, and did she accept choosing to stay on as governess at the Clarington? Fam, we can't just import this stuff? Like... Alright, I want to say no. Okay, there we go. That was the last one. We could have just imported those questions, bro. But I get it. You wanted it to be like standalone. You didn't want it to be like fully tied to the old one. July 1964. Shout out to the Civil Rights Movement.
So, this is your first time working on a ship?
Yes, but I've been on the water since I was a kid. I spent a lot of time on my grandfather's sailboat. It's kind of funny, actually. It was named Ariadne's Legacy, and now...
And now you're on the Orpheus. From one Greek myth to another, hmm?
Exactly.
White people do love Greek mythology.
Fate that brought you here.
Yeah, maybe.
I see you've worked as a hotel maid before, so you shouldn't have too much trouble with the job. The main difference between a maid and a stewardess is that, on top of cleaning the passengers' cabins, you'll also have to bring them coffee, deliver telegrams, that kind of stuff.
I think I should be able to handle that.
I'm sure you will. So, do you have any questions before you start?
About the cleaning, about the coffee and telegrams? Yeah, coffee and telegrams.
You talked about bringing coffee and delivering telegrams?
Yes. If a passenger asks you for tea or coffee, there are little stations throughout the ship where you can prepare it. If they want anything more complex, you can direct them to the lounge or the bar, depending on the hour. As for telegrams, the purser's desks usually takes care of them, but when they're busy, they may leave a pile of them for you to deliver.
All right, got it.
Is there anything else?
Am I on the boat? Am I doing a job interview on the boat? Like we already set sail? Because I feel like that's too late to be interviewing, bro.
I was wondering, how in-depth should the cleaning be?
Well, the cabins should be thoroughly cleaned at the end of each trip. But during a trip, you just have to do the basic stuff. Make the bed, empty the garbage cans, the ashtrays. Perhaps clean a few stains here and there.
That sounds pretty straightforward.
Any other questions?
That's why I couldn't do this job, because you'd be cleaning up dookie stains, nut stains, all kinds of freaky nasty stuff. Also, this was back in the day when like there was no Indeed, there was no resumes. You could just boldface lie during your interview and just get the job, and there was no, like nobody cared, bruh. There was mad people in jobs that they shouldn't have been in.
No, I think everything's quite clear. Thank you. I'm excited to be part of this crew.
And we're excited to have you, Miss Roy. On behalf of all of us, welcome aboard the Orpheus.
Shout out to Orpheus. Ain't that the dude who like went to go save his wife and then he looked back at her or something and she got lost forever? Is that the right myth? I'm pretty sure that's the right one. All right, we a month in. Dang, this part of me is like, I would do this job. Would y'all do this job? Because for the right pay, I might. But then at the same time, it's like, you're away from home for a month. You're paying rent and electric and utilities for a place that you can't even go back to yet.
Caleb was practically scandalized when I told him I don't have a turntable of my own. Maybe I should save up for one.
Maybe. 1961. This was the cutting edge of music distribution. There was no DistroKid, no Spotify. You had to go get that vinyl. Go pick up that big old dinner plate vinyl from the store to listen to some music. Get you that Vince Staples. That's what I would put on there. Matter of fact, hold up. Got that Vince Staples Crybaby. Go stream that, all right? Beautiful album of the year right here. Anyway, back to it. Yeah, can we snoop? Can we start going through people's stuff?
It's so sweet of Gary to bring us leftovers from the restaurant. Can't imagine Bernard doing anything like that.
Yeah, Bernard.
This machine probably eats up a huge chunk of Teresa's pay. Good thing I don't smoke.
Yeah, smoking is crazy. Smoking, bro, and this is one of my things. Smoking and tobacco. How you gonna...
This is so sweet. I know I shouldn't ruin the surprise, but I'll just have a little peek.
Oh, they got you a birthday card. Yeah, let's go ahead and snoop, because you know you love doing that.
I've ever gotten so many birthday wishes. Teresa, Gary, Caleb, everyone.
All right, look at all y'all. All y'all got lovely handwriting. My handwriting looks like haunting. It looks spectral, bro. My handwriting looks like a ghost of Christmas past, present, and future. But like what I was gonna say about this tobacco, right? Sometimes I think about this, and historically, I'm like, dog, what you mean you enslaved millions of people to grow tobacco just to kill yourself with it? Like it wasn't like a valuable crop. You didn't get clothes from it, you didn't get sustenance from it. It just gave you cancer. Like that's crazy to me that like there was a big section of the transatlantic slave trade specifically to make a product that kills people. That's and like you made big old vending machines. Granted, this is 1964, so this is like post-emancipation, but that's crazy that this is like a whole industry still. Like what are we doing to ourselves, bruh? Anyway, let's keep it moving.
I need to get my keys first.
What's this thought bubble in the corner?
Time to get to work. I should grab my keys from my locker.
Oh, it's a hint to get you back on track. Got you. When we made things official, I didn't expect to find myself in a position of the lonely Navy wife, writing sappy letters to her absent paramour out at the ocean. Look what you've done to me. It goes without saying, but I miss you every day, Bean. I look at that picture of you and the dang girl, your handwriting. Some of your F's and T's are just too similar. Eiffel Tower whenever I'm having a bad day. Knowing that you're out there seeing the world, living your dream, it puts the biggest silliest smile at my face. I should bring it in to work. It might make the bar a little less gloomy. To answer your question, well, I need at least 3 more sheets of paper. I love the... All right, bro, I can't read all this, but that's very cute. That's very adorable.
Oh, Beth, what I'd give to hear you call me Bean right now.
Bean? What kind of bean?
No, not yet.
When the time is right? What you mean? The time can't be right now? Girl, you want to snoop through everyone's stuff. You can't look through this one letter that's addressed to you?
Caleb's been a great piano teacher, but it might take a while before I'm able to play this one.
There you go. We'll play that eventually. What's that, a couple minutes? Olivia Dean?
I miss you guys.
I feel like Sophie would love Olivia Dean.
Paris was even more amazing than I thought it would be. And there's still so much I haven't seen.
Shout out to Paris. Not shout out to France though. You also gotta pay Haiti back. But shout out to Paris in particular.
Oh, I need to get my keys first.
I dead forgot about that.
There you are.
Boom, acquired. Yeah, leave the break room.
Ah, Sophie, there you are.
Gary,
Melanation.
Caleb, is everything all right? This looks serious.
Fam,
It's
who's
not
lining
that
you
big a
up on the
deal.
boat? You see that for that
Well,
fresh sea
maybe
cup right
not,
there?
but it's worrisome nonetheless.
What's going on?
We're in a bit of a predicament. Caleb?
I have this rosary. It's a gift from my mother.
Oh, the one you place on top of your piano whenever you play?
Yeah, that's the one. Last night at the end of my shift, I looked for the rosary, but it was gone.
I'm sorry, Caleb.
When he told me the story, I connected the dots with some other stories I've heard over the last few days. Staff members mentioning they'd overheard passengers talking about lost wallets and such. I'm afraid one of our passengers is a thief.
Yeah, do you have any suspicions?
Do you have any suspicions as to who it could be?
I left the piano once to go to the bathroom. I was gone for a couple of minutes. Anyone could have grabbed the
And
rosary.
you
during
have a
that time.
couple minutes.
I
Stop.
talked to Janice, but it was a busy night at the bar, so she says she didn't see anything.
Why do you think
If
it's
you
a
don't
passenger?
know who it is, what makes you think it's a passenger? Couldn't it be a staff member?
It's possible, of course, but we didn't hire anyone new in over a month. Since you joined us, actually. And the disappearances started 4 days ago, right when we left Italy. Although, it's not out of the question that a staff member could have waited this long to start stealing. The timing suggests it's someone who only recently boarded the ship, so a passenger.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Okay, we'll look into it.
You were looking for me, so I assume you wanted my help. What can I do?
Well, you see, I can't very well go around the ship interrogating passengers. I wouldn't accuse anyone, of course, but you and I both know our wealthy passengers aren't always the most sensible. I'm sure many of them would be deeply offended just to be considered suspects. It would create quite the scandal, and the cruise line would be on my back for all the bad publicity.
Yeah, I can see why you called it a predicament.
So I was thinking, you could take a more subtle approach. Today,
Okay.
as you clean the cabins, you could keep an eye out for Caleb's rosary. If you find it, as well as any other stolen item, you could return them to their rightful owners. That way, there would be no scandal. And at the next port, I could have a discreet talk with our thief and tell them never to set foot on the ship again.
Yes, I think I can do that.
Ah, Sophie,
This is a
you're
lot to do for a
lifesaver.
black dude in
Truly.
1964.
Come see me when you have any news, all right?
And I say that in a positive way. Like, to go out on a
Just for the
limb.
record, this wasn't my idea.
Oh, he's looking out for you. Yeah, as a white dude, to go up against wealthy passengers of a cruise ship, which is like the peak of luxury at the time, to get back a rosary for this one black dude, yeah, you an ally for real.
Oh, I'm happy to help out. To be perfectly honest, it won't be my first time snooping around like this. It will be my first time doing it at the request of my boss, though.
I knew we had some sneaky little mice on board, but I didn't realize I was working so closely with one.
Oh, he kinda.
That's me. No mousetrap's been able to hold me yet.
He said I could hold
Thank
you down.
Sophie. I appreciate the help.
Your rosary, it's blue, isn't it?
Yeah, the beads are blue, or used to be. Half the paint's gone now. It's really old, and it's probably not even worth a penny, but I don't know why.
Don't worry. If it's in one of these rooms, I'll find it.
Well,
There you go.
have fun snooping.
You know I get protective of black characters. We gonna get your rosary back, big dog. Sophie and Teresa got you. Inspect radiogram, Radio Corp International, Miss MS Orpheus to Mr. Grant Hudson from Mr. Wagner Ogborn. You better find new one before next race. Get rabbit foot or something, I don't care. Just get back to track ASAP.
I better deliver
Gotcha.
this to Mr. Hudson's cabin. Teresa's great at cleaning after others, but Not so much after herself.
Yeah, she was smoking them ciggies. Grant Hudson is in A31, so we gotta take the thing to him, and then we just gotta look around all these rooms to see about old boy's rosary.
I'm sure I'll find more glasses in the cabins. Our passengers love to drink.
I bet they do.
Come with me, Towels. I'll find you a spot in the bathrooms.
Oh, let me go look around first, find out what we need to put. I'm
Now,
just picking up
let's
items.
find this thief. Hi, little cup. Let's bring you back to your friends in the pantry.
Back on your sofa. Of course I still care. 'Cause love's never wasted when it's shared. Where's the pantry? Am I tweaking?
Oh, that's Teresa's lighter. She's probably fretting about it right now.
I'm bugging. It
I
doesn't
should
just
leave
go
it
right
in. I'm
here.
sure I'll find more glasses in the cabins.
There we go.
Our passengers love to drink.
What did we say that what's his name? 301? We got a telegram for you, big dog. Oh, that's that sangre. That's wine. That's a misdirect. Don't lie to me. No, that's that red wine. Quit playing. There's no way we find a body this early, bro. Nasty ringer on the tub, bro.
What the hell happened here?
Brody, dirty, dusty. Nasty
Should
boy.
I wait before cleaning this? What if?
What you mean, what if?
Please tell me this isn't what it looks like.
We know it's not. It's a misdirect.
This can go to the chute. Once I've figured out what exactly it's soaked in.
Sniff it. Horseshoe, lucky penny, lucky dice, dream catcher, four-leaf clover, albatross, wishbone, lucky star. These are horses, aren't they? This is horse racing. Yeah, scrub that up. Scrub. Get you that Stanley steamer. Get your home cleaner. You feel me? I feel like once you've seen enough blood in your life, you know the things that aren't blood. Like, it's very glaringly obvious when something is blood. This girl ain't seen enough. You ain't gone through stuff for real. Come on now. All gone.
It's locked.
Fundamentals of soil science. I do not care. I just repotted my plants too. My plant baby's looking beautiful. Dearest Grant, yeah, toggle to plain text. Dear Grant, I get it, I really do, but at a certain point you need to make the call. Do you really think it's still just a temporary slump? If you ask me, someone who knows you fairly well, I'd like to think it's obvious that you've lost your taste for racing and that it's time to move on. Plain and simple. Don't draw this out like you did. Just tell Warner you're hanging up your jacket and moving on to something else. Speaking of managers, Dominic, what's up? Been in my ear about buying your Ferrari. I hope you'll consider it. He's always in a better mood for a few weeks after getting one of his shiny new toys. Think of it as a symbolic gesture. You sell your race car, close that chapter, and use whatever absurd sum of money he gives you to jump into your new passion. It's a win-win, baby. I love how you've taken to Italy. It's enchanting, isn't it? Maybe we should think about a summer house along the Riviera. Bro, the way that rich people are just, like, money is like a joke to them. Like, you're just willy-nilly selling a race car, bro? I don't even have an actual car, and you're talking about selling a race car on a whim. We don't need that? We don't need that? Oh, okay.
I can't leave. I have to figure out what happened here.
Fam, you know what happened here. It's some wine. that up. We might as well just clean this. We might as well just clean this, bro. Forget whatever she thinks is going on. Get that big old dusty ring, nasty ring around the tub. Ring around the rosy, pocket full of posies. Untouched bar of soap. That's a fresh bar of soap. Bro is not washing up with that.
What is he keeping in that huge chest? Please tell me this isn't what it looks like. Please tell me this isn't what it looks like.
Girl, I don't know what that is. Is that a crutch? Is that like a coat rack? I don't... Oh, another room. Yeah, find that key. Find that key. What is this? Wait, what type of giant Skyrim bottle is this, bro?
It's sealed tight. I don't think I'll be able to open it.
Take that key. That's mine.
I should arrange the pillows before I take care of the sheets.
Yeah, tidy up. Get that pillow up there. That's me sometimes. Sometimes you just roll around in your bed in your sleep. Throw pillows on the floor, you feel me? You ever have like an especially active night? Like you'll be asleep, but you'll wake up and like it looks like you done did calisthenics in the bed, bro. Look like you did P90X or some CrossFit or something in the bed. Sheets and pillows everywhere, bro. Let me close that. He gonna think I've been digging through everything. Yeah, close. Alright, dear Sandy, greetings from Italy. Well, not really. I wanted to send this before I left, but I've been so busy. This trip has been more inspiring than I could ever have hoped for. I finally feel alive again, just like I did when I first started racing. You're right, that I'll have to face Warner eventually, but I'd rather not do it now. I know he'll blow a fuse, and that would just ruin my mood. I lost my good luck charm a few days ago, so I told him I couldn't race until I found it. I'm glad for the excuse, but I do hope to find it before we get to port. I've had that thing since I was a child. Anyway, can't wait to see you again. Love, Grant. Okay, so we got somebody stealing everyone's trinkets. What did he say his was, like a rabbit foot or something? He's smoking them Red Lions. Isn't that a grocery chain in like Ohio or something? Oh, that's Food Lion. Look at you. Looking like young Leonardo DiCaprio. Young Ryan Gosling. Pop this chest open. Maria Salvi & Co. Oh, he's smuggling wine?
So you're
Guide
just
to homemade wine. Oh. It's a berry crusher. That's what it is.
Boxes of grapes.
Yeah, this man is not doing anything. He's harmless, bro.
Mystery solved, I guess.
He went from being a race car driver to a wine maker. A wineador or something. A whining. You feel me? Close that. He gonna close that. And can we put his key back so we don't get in trouble? Yeah. Cover your tracks. Cover your tracks. Did we clean this? I almost didn't clean your toilet. Cierra la puerta. Close it. All right. This is the job I wouldn't want to do. Like, I wouldn't want to be out here cleaning up people's dookie stains and stuff. I would need some other type of job. But like working on a cruise ship, I don't think that would be the worst thing in the world. All right, so we gave him his telegram. We found out he wants to make wine. And we found out somebody was stealing something from him too. Bow. All right, where's the laundry chute? All right, next room.
I don't need anything, thank you.
All right, Irene
I'll
Santarelli.
try circling back later.
Santarelli, that sounds Italian. No xenophobia, but we are looking for a recently boarded passenger, and we just left Italy. In the middle of Little Italy. Okay. I can't get it? Okay. Francesca Santarelli's cabin. Didn't the other one just... Oh, it said Irene Santarelli, so we got sisters. Look at you, straight out of Mafia of the Old Country. They dropped a DLC for that too. I'm gonna have to check that out. Sorry, I'm going to be blunt though. I'm sure you would have written Donna or Elena if you wanted useless niceties. I always knew that Sanguisuga was in it for the money. Dang, let me from the top. I always knew that Sanguisuga was in it for the money. She never loved Bruno, and now she must be downright giddy at the prospect of acquiring his fortune earlier than anticipated, I'm sure. Please, Fran, you must contest the will as ruthlessly as you can. Do not let her get even a single penny. You'll never know a restful night's sleep again, knowing she's out there spending Bruno's hard-earned money. She edged you out at the hospital, and again when planning the funeral. Chez Nervi, enough is enough. While you're at it, you should retrieve that beautiful Sicilian chest ASAP. It wouldn't even technically be stealing since it was a gift from you to Bruno. Trust me, if Bruno had seen the truth, this is what he would have wanted. Keep fighting, Sorelina. Man, people fighting over wills is wild to me. Like, I get it, it's like massive amounts of money. Like, we're talking about people's whole life accumulations.
What's this?
But like, if it's in the will, it's in the will, fam. You feel me? Bruno Santarelli, born April 15th, 1934. Named after my dearest Nana, Bruno Lucio. A dedicated man who worked tirelessly for his family. Bruno was always hardworking, driven, put the business above everything else. Did his family proud by growing the business and achieving so much success. An incredible businessman, husband, and son. Would have been a wonderful father if his wife... Dang. Yeah, I see why you crossed that out. We return his body to the earth, him to our family's hometown in Cisternino, so that he can rest forever among his family, and so that his connection with our homeland can never be severed. He will always be my cocho de mama in this world, or the next. Is there something on the back? No.
These are never easy to write. Thank God I had Beth's help, or mine would have been gibberish.
Yeah, that writing funeral, you feel me? Oh, here he is. Imagine if I spilled it. It's a sealed top. Got you. That's crazy. They really just stuff you in a jar.
It's been a while since I visited Mom.
La Sacra Bibbia. F. Santinelli. Okay, so Francesca Santinelli is Francesca is Bruno's sister? Yeah, I think Francesca is one of Bruno's relatives, and his wife, I guess, is trying to get his fortune, which low-key, like, I mean, he chose to get married. What is that, Cocho? Is an eye mask? Close that. I got one of those. Eye mask, bro. If you have trouble sleeping, get you an eye mask. Change the game for me. Those bed sheets look kind of crusty. You don't want to wash those? Just clean your bathroom up. Head of Brave Stone Construction loses battle with cancer. R.I.P. Oh, Bruno. So that his business was a construction business. Got you. Clean the toilet. Clean the tub. See, your tub is nice and clean. The women's know what's up. That old boy over there, what's his name? Grant? The wine guy, Grant, he had it a hot mess in there. And you got your own products over here. You got the off-brand Dr. Bronner's. There you go. I'm afraid I'm gonna walk out one of these days, one of these rooms, and somebody's gonna be standing right behind me. All right, so we know that Old girl tried to convince Francesca to trick her brother's
Oh, hi. I'm
Virginia
still getting
Adams.
ready. Would you mind coming back later?
No problem.
Thank you.
Girl, you stealing?
Actually, could I get a cup of tea?
Absolutely.
And a coffee too, please. With sugar.
Sure. I'll be right back.
All right, tea, coffee with sugar. Say no more. Say no more. You feel me? These plants are not real. These are not growing in here. Come on now.
Ugh,
The Clarington.
It says Bernard's touch all over it.
All right, let's get you a tea and a coffee.
Oh, looks like I've got a new telegram to deliver.
Oh, hold on, let me make the tea first.
1 tea for Mrs. Adams. That's the
No
wrong
sugar.
beverage.
Yeah, throw the tea in there. Throw the hot water.
That's it.
Pick that up.
Now, let's prepare Mr. Adams' coffee.
Get the coffee. Con azúcar, ya tú sabes. Just 1 sugar?
Let's deliver these drinks while they're hot.
The telegram. All right, to Mrs. Irene Santarelli from Mr. Reed Baxter, Esquire. Your mother-in-law wants to contest your husband's will. Come see me at my office as soon as you can. Oh, so Francesca is Bruno's mother. Or I think so. I'm pretty sure.
A telegram for Irene Santarelli. I should get it to her.
Got you. I get that, like, it's big money. You feel me? Like, he had a whole construction business. But dog, the will is the will. Like, that's his will and testament. People forget about that. Girl, here you go your drinks. How you doing, Virginia? Ethan and
Where
Virginia.
should I put your husband's coffee?
Oh, you can leave it here. I'm sure he'll be back soon.
Don't put no poison in there.
Say, do you know if that was Grant Hudson I saw in the bar last night? The racing driver?
Yes, that's quite possible. He's a passenger on the ship.
He gonna quit
Wouldn't
though.
usually have recognized him. I'm not really into sports. But ever since he's been dating Cindy Bluth, I've seen a lot of him in my magazines.
They make a very cute couple.
They sure do.
Girl, what, you want him or something? Like, you got a husband.
Sandy isn't here with him, is she?
I'm afraid not.
I haven't heard of any big race lately. I wonder what he was doing in Italy.
In the middle of Little Italy. Yeah, me too. Or do I leak that information? He discovered a new passion. Does this information, like, does giving this to her help me? I'll do it anyway. I'll be messy.
Actually, I think I know.
Really?
Please keep this between us. But he lost his passion for racing and got into winemaking.
Winemaking?
He's actually making a batch right here in his cabin. I got
Girl,
quite scared.
you are such a
For a
gossip.
moment, I thought it was blood.
Well, I guess it's never too late to find yourself a new passion. Thanks for that. The gossiper's got nothing on you. Well, speaking of wine, I think I'll go to the lounge and get something a little stronger.
Will your husband be joining you there? I can bring his coffee if you'd like.
No, I am. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
She
Thank you
gonna
for the
poison
tea.
that coffee. She gonna poison the coffee, kill her husband, and then try to steal Grant from his girlfriend. That's a crazy conclusion to jump to.
Aw, you two make an even cuter couple than Grant and Sandy.
She trying to get him to taste her wine, you feel me? Okay, she's smoking some stuff too. Got you. Everybody's smoking with cigarettes. That's crazy.
Hello there. I have a spot just for you in the pantry.
Fantasia Dorada. I don't speak Italian, but I know enough Spanish. Don't that mean golden fantasy or something like that? Okay, we got an empty cup and a full cup. So she went down there to get some wine, like there wasn't wine right here. She's trying to talk to Grant. She's trying to get up. She's trying to get up in that driver's seat. You feel me? Give him something to really drive. Extra strength Relinol for a quick treatment of relief headaches, toothaches, muscle soreness, inflamed sinuses, arthritic pain. Got you. Taking pain meds. Don't put that in your husband's coffee. Nauseate, fast acting stomach relief, fights indigestion, nausea, and diarrhea, now in tablet form. Dang, girl, you struggling. You got a little bitty bra.
Looks like a torn up letter. Maybe I can find the other pieces around the room.
Oh, we for sure gonna find the other pieces. I want to know what y'all hiding. Golden stag.
I'm no
Gotcha.
expert, but this definitely smells fruity. I should arrange the pillows before I take care of the sheets.
Dang, girl. All right, I got you. I made all the beds. Got you. Inspect.
I just need a few more pieces now.
Mad bottles, mad wine glasses. Okay.
Mom took so many pills too.
Serotonin, oxazepam. What does that do? Don't even say on here. You taking mystery pills. You taking Dr. Sebi pills, bro. Milton, meprobamate. Again, what do these pills do? You taking mad medications. What did I say? Do not poison your husband. Just ask for a divorce, bro. I feel like
I don't remember Gracie Joan looking this dour at the awards show.
Okay,
She lit up the
serotonin.
room, like she always does.
What does that say? Relieve symptoms of psychiatric duress and help restore cognitive function whenever the need arises from the comfort of your own home. Oh, so it's an antipsychotic. Self-administered? While rare, should you experience side effects such as prolonged drowsiness, dizziness, vertigo, nervousness, insomnia, palpitations, tremors, altered libido, or overt psychotic behavior, reduce your dosage. Oh. She's taking mad different types of medications all at once.
Come here, you. Destination, the pantry.
I'm missing like what, one more piece of paper? If we have a couple minutes, guess we're going back to real life. Wow, 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 wow. So she's taking pain meds, nausea meds, antipsychotics.
Found you.
Yeah, let's put these together. Detective Sophie on the scene. Sophie on the beat, ho. All right, Mrs. Adams, while we don't know each other, I did know your husband, Ethan, quite well. Oh. Okay, what you mean quite well? I've debated sending this letter for years since the accident, but I couldn't find the courage until now. As Ethan's favorite saying goes, better late than never. Your husband kept a secret from much of the world, including you, regrettably. Though likely a negligible comfort at this point, you should know that he did intend to tell you, and I'd say was even on the cusp of it before he was taken from us so suddenly. Perhaps you already knew or suspected, which would allow me some relief. I realize that by sharing his secret I risk compounding your grief, but know that that's far from my intention. I simply believe the woman who loved him all those years deserved to know the truth. Ethan was a loving man by all measures, but he saved his deepest expressions of love for the men in his life. It was 1964. I can't judge you. I'm terribly sorry for your loss. Dang. That's the thing, is like back in the day, like you had to just die in the closet. That's crazy. Just dying in a loveless marriage, bruh.
Mrs. Adams.
Wait, he's not here? So he was dead before you got on the boat? Or did you receive this letter like in Italy? In the middle of Little Italy? Dang, that's crazy. Oh, so she wants Grant on like a rebound type thing because she's lonely. Her husband was on some Giovanni's room type stuff, and she was like rightfully upset about it. But at the same time, like that's the only way he could have lived in 1964. Ah, that's rough, bro. The societal rules that we put on ourselves make living a full and meaningful life so difficult for no reason. Oh, I don't want to ring that. Close that. Dog, because she could have been with somebody who would love her the way that she wanted, but because like women couldn't own stuff back in the day and like men couldn't love men openly back in the day, bro, like, dog. And it's all because of white supremacy and Christian nationalism and like the patriarchy and all that, bro. Nobody deserved this. We gotta do better.
Better keep an eye out for unused trays. Passengers have a bad habit of leaving them lying around.
All right, so here's what we know. We haven't found the thief yet, but we know that what's her name, Francesca, she's the old girl's trying to talk Francesca into stealing Bruno's fortune off of his wife. And Virginia is just trying to get some pipe from somebody who
This is vacant.
loves
There's
some
no
coochie
point in
boochie. You feel
snooping
me?
around an empty cabin.
And we know somebody stole something from Grant. Marco and Pietro Giannini's cabin. Okay, let's look around, look for some clues.
I guess it's good to have a backup. Or 20.
Yeah, you done. I mean, it's like that sometimes. You go on a trip, you get the all-inclusive free stuff. You wanna take some home with you. It comes with the service. You feel me?
Huh. Sounds like something's preventing the toilet from flushing.
Oh. But I want to do some plumbing. It's a key. It's a very simple, basic key. Why your key only got like 3 little divots in it? I can flush now? No? Okay. Scrub a dub dub. Alright, where does key go to? That was a guess.
There's always something in the vent.
Are you stealing? Is the Giannini stealing? Oh, what's this mean? East Coast Railroad Code. From New York to Montreal. Non-transferable ticket subject to tariff regulations. First coach. Okay. So we got 2 tickets for a railroad.
There's at least $200 here.
Oh, would y'all take that? Would y'all steal that? I mean, we're already looking for thieves. The boat's already on. The ship's on high alert. We don't want to draw attention to ourselves. What is this? A piece of wood? Just a plank? You stole part of the Titanic or something? Olio e basilico.
I bet you lost everything to the war. You must be terrified to lose it all again.
Yeah, close that up. Put the key back. Cover your tracks. Dang, that's actually sad. Like the people who are like refugees of war, that's such like an irreparable level of damage to your life, like your life trajectory. Like, dog,
Chez Letizia. Mom and I went for her birthday, years ago. One of the last times we ate out.
If you're looking for authentic homegrown Italian charm, look no further than Chez Laetitia, found on Saint Laurent in Montreal's own Little Italy. In the middle of Little Italy, the restaurant named for the matriarch of the co-owner Pietra Giannini's family, from whom many of the recipes found on the menu opened in 1949 and has been offering family-style Italian fare to satisfied customers ever since. Fans of classics like lasagna and spaghetti with meatballs will have their cravings sated and then some. And that's another thing, is like the refugees of war, when they move to a new place, the only skill sets, unless they have like a very verifiable high demand skill set, they got to do like food, or they got to do hospitality, or they got to do like the most exploitative jobs. It's like, bro, like your life is just decimated in a real way. What is that?
You're never running out of olive oil, that's for sure.
Oh, family. I thought that was... Okay, I see it now. When I saw that from the top down, I thought that was like droga, you feel me? Or like bombs or something. I thought they were smuggling something.
Oh, aren't these just the cutest?
Get the
Too
look.
bad they smell so burnt.
Dang, burnt from the war. Thank you for visiting. It was so lovely having you two over, though far too brief. I hope you know that you are always welcome here, and that we would all be delighted if you decided to come back for good, especially with Stefano. I saw how quickly he grew attached to his zio Izia. I understand you are not ready yet, but as Mama always said, ci si volta e ci si gira, sempre a casa va a finire. Family will always be there during times of hardship. Have a nice trip back. Con amore, Rosella. P.S. Maybe travel a little lighter next time. Yeah, you brought mad oils, bro. And they don't want to go back because the whole, like not just the land and the stability and the like economic destruction, but their memories are destroyed of their homeland because the last thing they remember seeing is warfare. That's crazy, bro. Oh, that's rough.
Mom was so scared she'd have to live through another war.
President responds to attacks on American units in North Vietnam. Following the attack on 2 destroyers in the Gulf of Tonkin off the coasts of Vietnam and South China, President Johnson has made strides to double the efforts to patrol the Gulf and rout any enemy forces. Naval forces will see their numbers increase with explicit orders to attack on sight. Air forces will provide additional coverage. Commanders have been ordered to shoot to kill. 2 U.S. destroyers, the destroyer Maddox and the destroyer Turnjoy, were the targets of unprovoked attacks by North Vietnamese torpedo boats. President Johnson's response was swift and indicate. It's not unprovoked. We had no business being over there. Fam, history lesson. First of all, we lost the Vietnam War. We never should have been in the Vietnam War. That was originally a war between France and Vietnam over decolonial efforts. The fact that we were never supposed to be there, bro. And then we got over there, started bombing mad stuff that we didn't need to bomb. Started bombing Laos and Cambodia just because they shared borders, and just the bombs, just the flights. Like, it was just nuts. And then disproportionately sending black soldiers over there. Like, I think the black population was like 11%. But made up 30% of like the forces that were deployed to Vietnam. Crazy. We never should have been over there.
Did you take these from the pantry? I mean, they're free, but...
Oh man. And then like, now all of this makes so much sense. Like, look, you got a couple that fled war, right? They got mad oils because they don't know when they're gonna have access to this stuff again. They got mad soaps in here because they don't know when they're gonna have to move. They don't know what their money situation is gonna be like. The hoarding is a symptom of the trauma of surviving the warfare. They're hoarding these items, like they're probably hoarding these newspapers and these ashtrays and all this because they don't know when they might have to up and move again. Like, even though they have stability in Canada, they mentally are not stable because they just left a catastrophe in Italy, bro, in the middle of little Italy. Like, that's crazy. And I can't help but to like think how many Palestinians are gonna be living like this. Like, how many Sudanese people are gonna be living like this. Like, this is just, warfare is nasty. Like, hoarding candles too, because you never know. Dog, I feel so bad for them. I wish nothing but peace on them. All right, what other rooms I gotta check? Put these cups back. Mind you, we still haven't found the thief. And I feel like the game wants you to suspect that couple. Want you to suspect that Italian couple is the thieves. But here's why they're not, right? So what we know is somebody's rosary went missing. That was like a private item that was taken from this dude. And then old boy's lucky charm was taken too. But those are like privately owned individual sentimental items. This couple is only taking free things that are included in the service of the cruise, and they're taking mass quantities of the things because they have that survival mindset. A rosary isn't a thing they're going to want to take because it doesn't fit into the psychology of being a refugee. Like, they wouldn't need that. They wouldn't think to use space for that.
This is vacant. There's no point in snooping around an empty cabin.
I feel like my game literacy, especially since I started this channel, like my game literacy has gotten so much better. Especially in like the way that I watch movies and TV shows and stuff now, I'm like, there's actually so much being told in these stories that people just don't pick up on. I still gotta do your room, don't I?
What is it? I said I didn't need anything.
Mrs. Santarelli, there's a telegram for you.
Hey girl, I heard you was saying about Bruno. Oh, you kind of got some melanin on you. You kind of looking you feel
Thanks.
me? Oh yeah, we going through her stuff. I would suspect her more than that other couple because she has a psychology of taking things like in a premeditated way. Like, she's trying to convince old girl to take the money from the will.
This is a suspicious looking chest It's locked with a 5-letter combination.
Is it Bruno? We don't talk about Bruno.
No luck.
We'll look around. Leave that out. Hairspray.
I hope Mrs. Santarelli's neighbors don't mind the music she's been blasting.
Man.
Sydney looks sweet here, unlike the scoundrel he played in the Wild Orchard. Ugh, Mom would fume whenever he was on screen.
Her bed's already made. Lucas Sitwell, Tower Realty. Call me anytime. Looking within, property of the Orpheus Library, the complete book. Wash away the stress, worry, and doubt in your life. Start living a life of fulfillment and confidence today. So she's not confident in herself. That's what I'm hearing.
All black.
Oh, because Bruno died. She brought mourning clothes.
No.
Got you.
I could see Beth in this, back in her modeling days.
Man, you want to see Beth out of that? You feel me? You trying to see why she calling you Bean? You feel me? Put you a little towel right there. Yeah, get the cleaning done first, and we'll sit here and think about what that word could be. 5 letters.
Wine and a hot bath. God, I miss when Beth and I would... Oh. Focus on your job, Sophie.
She having flashbacks. Beth turned her out in a real way. Yeah, she's reminiscing. She said, I miss what Beth used to do to me in that bathtub. Have me twitching, screaming, you feel me? Just like, let me stop. Let me not do too much. I'm sorry, ladies. All right, Chariot Line Transatlantic Ocean Liners, welcome aboard. We're happy to have you. This isn't going to be useful information. Orpheus and the captain of the Eurydice. Yeah, clean all this up. She was out here getting turned in the bathtub, just getting wasted. Which, I mean, if you're mourning someone, get it how you live it, big dog. You feel me? All right, what could her
I need a 5-letter word to unlock that chest. If I can't find anything in here, maybe I should look elsewhere.
Yeah, I got clues. Who does she have a connection with? That's her telegram. As far as we know, she doesn't have a connection with Grant Hudson. She does have a connection with Fran Santarelli. Oh, I'm tweaking. No, she doesn't. This was from Adriana. Scratching the underside is Cocha. Let me try that. C-O-C-C-O. If she's mourning, yeah, because wasn't that like his nickname or something? I mean, she got the all black clothes. She for sure mourning Bruno's death. What's up? We caught her. Case closed.
Caleb's rosary.
You take that. A
Better
busted
late
watch.
than never.
Ain't that Grant's catchphrase? Or no, that's the dead husband, the closet husband. I forget your name. I'm so sorry to call you the closet husband.
Gary had mentioned wallets going missing. I bet this is one of them.
While just falling short of a medal, Canada's Claudia Strong made a strong finish at the final alpine skiing event at Axamer-les-Hommes this past Saturday, leaving judges and the public in awe. Strong made her home country proud and distinguished herself as having a bright future as an alpine skier. Strong professed her love for the sport and congratulated her competitors, but made it clear that we will be seeing her again at the 1968 Olympics. More on page 11.
What are you...
Mrs. Santarelli!
Girl, we caught you stealing.
Wait, why did you steal all of this?
The white woman tears, bro.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to.
Hey, no, I'm sorry. Explain yourself.
Are you all right?
With your weird spider
Is there
fingers.
anything I can do?
Praying mantis fingers.
Would you like something to drink, maybe?
Martian fingers.
Well, a black coffee would be nice. Yes.
I'll be right back. Just give me a moment.
Ain't that crazy how white woman tears can just diffuse all of the responsibility? You got caught stealing mad stuff and you said, and now I gotta get you a coffee, you hoe. Nah, forget this. Where's the police? That's crazy that she really just manipulated you like that.
Don't worry, little cups. I'll bring you some more friends.
And now she wants a black coffee. That is so nuts to me. Like, no one else thinks that's crazy? Come on now. Returned every dirty towel to the chute. Got you. She wants a black coffee. Oh.
Poor Irene. I hope a warm drink will soothe her.
You said she's mourning a death? Yeah, you're right. I did all these rooms. The only one I didn't do was the empty one.
Thank you.
What's going on, girl? Why are you stealing?
Mrs.
You just want to feel the
Santarelli,
thrill of it?
I don't want to get you in trouble. I'd just like to understand what happened. Please.
I'm afraid it's not a particularly cheerful story. Bruno, my husband, was diagnosed with cancer over a year ago. Terminal. Nothing to be done. The doctors told us he only had a few weeks left to live, but he's always been strong. He passed away only 3 weeks ago.
I'm sorry.
I took care of him for all those months. I wanted to be there, of course. I loved him, but it was so stressful, so draining. During that whole time, I barely went out. I had no social life, spoke to no one but nurses and doctors. The only time I could escape, just for a few minutes, was when he'd be resting and I'd flip through a gossip magazine. But after a while, even that wasn't enough.
I took care of your mom for years. What did you do?
So
what did you do?
What did you do?
That's when I started having this impulse to steal. I didn't need any of the objects I stole. I barely registered what I was taking. But I just couldn't resist. I thought it would get better once Bruno was gone, but if anything, it only got worse. I mean, the stress of figuring out the succession, what to do with the house, this trip. And of course, my mother-in-law treating me like a criminal, contesting my husband's will.
What happened?
I
Why
got the
would she
characters
do
mixed
that?
up. Got you.
She thinks I'm not grieving enough. But I've had over a year to prepare for Bruno's death, to grieve in advance. It's not my fault she decided to stick her head in the sand and refuse to face the inevitable. And now, because I don't spend every waking hour crying my eyes out, she thinks I never even loved him. She thinks I'm some kind of black widow who only married him for his money.
My mom died recently, or we all grieve differently. The thing is, if I say my mom died recently, it makes it about me, but at the same time, it gives her the opportunity to not feel alone, which is clearly what she's feeling. If I say we all grieve differently, it's kind of like a surface level sort of calming thing, which is like, it applies to more people. Like, this could work on most people, but at the same time, this could come off as like not genuine. I'm gonna go with this, and hopefully it connects with her.
My mother passed away a few months ago. Unlike your husband, it was pretty sudden, but it didn't take me very long to grieve either. It surprised me, actually, how quickly I came to terms with it. But now that I think about it, it makes sense. Her mental illness had changed her into someone I didn't recognize anymore. She was still physically there, in front of me, but it felt like talking to a stranger. So, even though she died only recently, I lost my mom years ago.
So you understand. Do you ever feel guilty? That you aren't more sad? That you're maybe even relieved?
I do. I feel free. Like a weight has been lifted off my shoulders. And I feel horrible about it. But I think she'd understand. And even though I didn't know your husband, I think he'd understand too.
Yes. Yes, you're right. Thank you for listening and sharing your story. And I'm sorry for all the trouble my little habit must have caused.
Hey girl, you might want to cut that out. All right, you a little too melanated to be stealing stuff. All right, especially you get back to Canada, America, they gonna lock you up for that, big dog. Like, you are not white woman enough to get away with that. You feel me? Maybe you could talk to Mrs. Adams. Will you make up with your mother-in-law? Can I return the stolen items? I would say maybe you should talk to Mrs. Adams, because y'all both going through the deaths of your husbands. That could be a good connection.
If you'd like having someone to talk to, I've noticed some similarities between you and another one of our passengers. Mrs. Adams, from room 307. She also lost her husband, and she seems quite the fan of celebrity gossip, too. I was thinking that maybe you two could keep each other company.
Oh, I don't know her.
I believe she's in the lounge right now, if you'd like to join her.
Thank you.
Maybe return the items first? Oh, you want me to return the items? Girl, I think it would actually come off better if you did it and apologized, but...
Is it okay with you if I return these 3 items? Their owners would probably like to get them back.
Yes. Yes, of course. There's one more, actually.
Dang, girl. You just out here just Catwoman with it.
Spinning top.
Okay.
I wanted to return them, but I've been nabbing things that were left lying around on tables and such. I have no idea who they belong to.
It's all right. I'll figure it out. Just,
I already know.
if you can, try to be more careful in the future, okay? If you can't resist the impulse, at least try to pay attention to whose things you're taking.
I will. Thank you.
Sophie.
Thank you, Sophie.
Yeah, girl, you gotta work on that before you mess around, catch a misdemeanor or something.
Now, let's get these items back to their rightful owners.
I already know that
And I
top.
can give Caleb his rosary back.
That top belongs to this couple down here. That's their child's toy. Which is crazy. Stealing from refugees is wild. How do I yeah, place the spinning top. And hers is the watch. And then Grant's was the wallet. Ain't this crazy? All these people live in these wildly different lives, but all end up on the same cruise ship.
That should be everything. Now all that's left is Caleb's rosary. He'll be done his shift soon. I can wait for him in the break room.
All right. Caleb's rosary. I think I did everything. Yeah, return to the break room. In the middle of Little Italy. Hey, big dog, where you at? I dead forgot about that letter. You want to open that, bro?
It's time, Sophie.
Was it like a letter from your mom? Dang, imagine it's a letter from your mom.
I should sit down for this.
Dang, this is gonna be heartbreaking, isn't it? Dang, that coffee's piping hot, bro. You see the steam coming off of that? Looking like a nuclear reactor. All right, Sophie, ma chérie, believe it or not, I woke up before dawn today. It's been so long since I sat out on the balcony in the quiet of the morning, alone, unbothered, before even that creepy Mr. Bellinger is awake. Tant mieux. I can relax without him staring at me from the other balcony. I know you insist that he's harmless, but why would a man living alone hang out so many clothes to dry? They can't all be his. Anyway, I refilled the bird feeder, and a few curious robins joined me as I had my morning tea. I'd forgotten how calm the mind gets when you watch the sunrise. I feel like myself again. But I'm well aware that these moments go as quickly as they come. With my heart in the condition it's in, I don't want to take any chances, so I'm writing this out now before the clouds return. I hope that if you're reading this, it provides you with some comfort in the wake of my passing. Or perhaps you got your hands on it beforehand. You've always been so good. At finding my hiding spots. How many Decembers did I spend moving your Christmas gifts from one closet to the next, trying in vain to keep them out of your grasp? I know that I've been spending more and more of my days in a haze, and I know that I've often pretended that wasn't the case. But what mother wants to admit that she's become dependent on her one and only daughter? I can still hear your grandmama's voice as she told you, your Aunt Giselle and me, I'm so lucky to have daughters who will take care of me when I'm old and gray. Oh, bro. Oh, how I loathe the thought of such a life. I swore I'd never ever put that on my own child. However, life had other plans. So it goes. I confess shamefully that I now understand Grandmama's perspective. I can't help but feel incredibly lucky to have been in your care. That said, please note that I see the way you rub your eyes after a long workday, humoring me with sweetness and patience. I hear you try to hide your disappointment as you find excuses to stay in with me instead of going out. I notice how you keep things from me, borrowing the newspaper or turning down the radio whenever there's talk of war. It's sweet the way you go out of your way to protect me, but you must be so tired, Sophie. I can only hope that by this point you haven't lost too much time. My world has regrettably shrunk down to the walls of our apartment. Promise me you won't let yours shrink too, that you'll allow yourself to enjoy all that this life has to offer. A parent should never be what keeps their child from following their dreams. I'm afraid the guilt of having been that for you for so long will surely follow me into my next life. I'm deeply sorry, ma belle. Thank you for bringing Beth around the apartment, and I apologize for anything untoward that I may have said in her presence. I'm glad you have such a good friend in her. I've noticed how she makes you laugh. I haven't heard that kind of laughter out of you since you were toute petite. Friends like that become harder and harder to find as you grow older. Hold on to her. Keep laughing together. Try and visit whenever you can. I've arranged it so that I'll be buried next to your grandmama, not far from that beautiful red oak, if they haven't cut it down by then. I'll surely need updates on the goings-on of Orson and Camilla and the rest of the Wild Orchard crew. I doubt I'll be getting Channel 3 where I'm going. Je t'aime, mon ange, Josephine Roy Maman. Golly, bro. Bro.
Oh, hi, Caleb.
Hey, Sophie.
Dang, Caleb got no cheeks on him, bro.
Rosary, huh?
Actually,
Oh. Thank you, Sophie. Really.
you're welcome.
I was resigning myself to the idea I'd never see it again. But here it is, back in my hands.
We sat kind of close,
Really
aren't we?
turned my day around.
Try to use my sleeping powers for good. I didn't want to let you down. I try to use my sleeping powers for good. Part of me wants to flirt, but then I'm like, dog, we got Beth back home, and she be calling you Bean. And I know you trying to get that Bean. Let me just.
When you have a superpower, you've got to use it for good.
We're lucky you're one of the good guys. I really can't thank you enough, Sophie. I mean, I know it's silly to care so much about something of so little value, but I really would have missed this.
Yeah, I would miss this brooch if I
I
lost
don't
it.
think it's silly. My mom died recently, and she left me this. She had it for so long, I can't remember her not wearing it. It's probably only worth a few dollars, but losing it would feel like losing a part of her, you know? You said the rosary was a gift from your mom. Did she pass away too?
Oh, no. She's still very much alive. It's, well, believe it or not, being a cruise ship musician wasn't exactly my career plan. I had other dreams, but things didn't work out. And I was so lost, so angry for years. Then my mom gave me this. It used to belong to my granddad. It reminded me, still reminds me every day of the kind of man he was and the kind of man I aspired to be. It helped me find my faith again. My faith in God, sure, but more importantly in myself and in others. There are some pretty horrible people out there. Now I choose to focus on the good ones. Such as yourself, Sophie Roy.
They block it. I was gonna say because he's putting the moves on. He's hitting her with the what's old boy who bagged kissing Kate Barlow in holes. That's what he's feeling like. I do what I can. Reparations, you feel me?
I do my best.
No, you do more than that. You go above and beyond to help people. Actually, you could probably afford to be a little more selfish, you know? Think about yourself every once in a while.
I'm trying to.
Dang, we could have cracked Caleb. That's crazy.
Ah, Sophie, come in. So I've heard you've solved our little mystery.
You look like Fred from
Yes,
Scooby-Doo.
I did.
Well, tell me, who's the thief?
The thing is, we talked, like, she did put out the white woman tears, but she actually had a good reason. Like, it wasn't just to avoid accountability. She genuinely is going through some stuff. I'd rather keep it to myself.
If you don't mind, I'd rather keep that information to myself.
What? Why?
I don't want the thief to get in trouble. They didn't have any bad intentions. And they told me they'd make sure it doesn't happen again.
Well, you've proven I can trust you, so I'll take your word for it.
Thank you.
No, thank you, Sophie.
You're a real one for letting
I
that slide,
just spoke
too.
to Caleb. He was so happy to get his rosary back.
Yes. It sounds like it means quite a lot to him.
And he means quite a lot to me. He's a good guy who's been dealt a pretty shitty hand.
Yeah.
I'm glad this story has a happy ending for him.
Me too.
Of course, there were, a few hiccups along the way.
What you mean?
Oh?
I'm afraid some of the stolen items were returned to the wrong cabins.
Oh.
I'm sure you did your best. It couldn't have been easy to figure out which items belong to whom. However, the fact remains that some passengers have now caught on about the thefts. And, they believe you are behind them.
Me? But I didn't steal anything.
I know you didn't. But unless you reveal who the thief is, it'll be hard to convince them of that.
So does that mean I'm fired?
Good Lord, no. No. But
Fam.
I also can't have you snooping around the passengers' cabins anymore. So I was thinking about promoting you.
Promoting me? But I
Say
messed
no
up.
more.
Sure, it wasn't your best day. But over the last month, you've shown that you're not afraid of a little challenge. And that you're willing to go above and beyond to help both colleagues and passengers. Two qualities that I believe are essential in a head stewardess.
That's what's up.
Do you think you're up to the task?
I would be away from my partner. Oh. One thing about this game is it's gonna put you in a weird spot. I would be away from my partner. Yeah, we gotta get back to Beth. I'm trying to get my beat.
This would be more of a long-term position, right?
That's the idea, yes.
That would be a long time away from my partner.
Well, yes. One of the drawbacks of our glamorous sea-bound profession, I'm afraid. It's not impossible to navigate, though. Between cruises, you'll still have plenty of time to spend at home.
That's true. It's just, we've both been so busy. It's been hard to find time to be together at all lately.
In that case, maybe he'll want to come aboard for a little holiday sometime. I'm sure we can work out a discounted price.
Yeah. Yeah, that would be nice.
So, can I count on you?
Dang, okay, it's all working out. Let it all work out.
All right. I'll do it.
Excellent. You'll do a wonderful job. I just know
Let it all work
Thank you.
out. That's what's up.
Funny. I came to work on this ship just to get away from Montreal for a while, but now I'm thinking this is exactly what I needed all along.
She's way out of his league.
Oh, I agree. A soap opera actor? No. She deserves an A-lister.
I always thought there might be something
Look at them.
in Elvis, but
Look at them bonding.
Finally, someone gets it. Everyone told me I was crazy.
My dog.
Yes. Most of us embarked on this journey without really knowing where it would lead us. But I guess there's something about the ocean air that just makes everything clearer.
Yeah, there is.
That's what's up.
There really is.
Bro, excellent DLC, bruh. Excellent. Fire story. Oh. That picture looks like they in a throuple or something.
Sophie speaking.
Hey, Bean.
Beth, are you okay?
It's all gone to shit. I
Oh.
think I'm done, Sophie. I hate to do this, but I need your help.
Girl, with what? That is so cryptic, bro. Y'all know what you did with that. Y'all know what you did with that cliffhanger right there. All right, so that was Lost and Found, a This Bed We Made story. Bro, a tight, compact story with just good characters, good conflict, good breadcrumb story. Excellent, bro. Y'all did your thing with that one. I can't wait for the sequel. Y'all are left me on a nasty cliffhanger with that. Anyway, great game, great video. Back to the channel. Took a little month off break. I was having a little mental, you feel me? But we good now. Let me know what y'all think. Let me know what y'all want to see. I got a couple games lined up, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Peace.